Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Desiree, again, here with another video, and thanks for clicking on this video. The thing about black shirts, right? They'll show lint immediately. Anyway, okay, I want to talk about some products today that I loved after one use. I'm not a big fan of like first impression videos because I feel they're just kind of exaggerated. You'll see the person swatch something and just lose their mind. Oh my god, it's amazing. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of first impression videos, but I get why people do them because usually people that do those kind of videos get a lot of, get a lot of PR products in, and I'm sure they just need to try everything out right away because there's so much to try. But I don't know, they're just entertainment. I don't really take any, they're not really valuable to me. But sometimes I get it because you'll try something one time and just lose your mind with how amazing it is. And I have a handful of items here. I have a small stack of items there. Let's talk about the ones you can see first. So first thing, these are all things I loved. One time I was shocked and surprised. I loved them. This first one here is the Dove Exfoliating Body Polish. This is outstanding. If you like this, truly, like the name Body Polish is the perfect name for this because it's gritty, but super creamy. It'll literally polishes your skin. You will feel like you put on different skin while you were in the shower somehow with this stuff. I did buy two different scents. This one just happens to be the pomegranate seeds one. I brought this out of the shower just now. Comes with a plastic lid. As you can see, I have hit the bottom of the container there. Smells really, really good. Like the stuff a lot. I love this stuff. My favorite scrub is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. I think that stuff's amazing. But when I tried this, I thought, no way, did this replaced my favorite Holy Grail scrub, like in one use. It did that. Oh, I'm just so excited. Anyway, on the video I did about these scrubs, somebody commented on there saying that they bought this and it's not scrubby at all, and they love Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub a lot more, and they dumped this in the trash and went and repurchased, and they were mad at me because I made them waste money. And all I could picture was them dumping this in the trash, like angry at me, dumping it in the trash. I don't know, I just thought that was a funny comment and it made me laugh. But anyway, this is worth a try if you're looking for a great body scrub that's moisturizing, doesn't strip your skin, has a lot of nourishing benefits. That stuff is great. You're going to want to use it multiple times a week. It's amazing. Anyway, I'll link the video down below where I just rave on it for like 3 minutes straight. If you're interested, I don't know. Let's move on. Second product I loved after one use was the Verb Ghost Oil. This is actually something I purchased from a sample. This was also a sample made me buy it kind of product. One use of this stuff changed my hair. If you normally like the, is Paul Mitchell, I think is the brand, right? That makes Frizz Ease. If you normally like that kind of really silky, silicone-y, like shiny kind of oil like this, you'll like this 10 times better than the Paul Mitchell one because this is not greasy at all. At all. It will make your hair look amazing, and it rinses off your hands with just water rather than like a bunch of soap that just slips right off. This stuff is really great. This brand is just one that I really love in general, but this product especially is great for fighting frizz, keeping your hair in check. This is magic right here. Another thing I loved after just one use, which I also did a video on a long time ago, is the L'Oreal Pure Sugar Scrub. This one happens to be the Kiwi one, and this is what it looks like here. Oh, it just smells so good. I really like this a lot. So, obviously I like this a lot. This is actually a scrub that you put on your bare skin when it's dry. So, put it on your dry, bare skin. It's going to feel a little bit like you're pulling just a little bit with a scrub, just kind of moving it around. You're not trying to work it into a scrub right away. You're just putting it on your skin. This is very warming. Like, it starts warming up on your skin. Wet your hands, then go with your wet hands and scrub all over your face, rinse it off. You're going to feel like you have a new face. This stuff is amazing. It's magical. It's beautiful. It's a great sugar scrub. It's awesome. It leaves behind no residue whatsoever, cleans your entire skin, like kind of like that Dove one. It like buffs your skin into a new skin. It's just amazing. And then the Nivea Soft Moisturizing Cream. I only bought this because working in retail, or if you work in a job where you have to wash your hands constantly, your hands will get cracked. My hands normally crack all right here, like where the fingers bend. All in the little finger parts in here under the nails crack. They're crazy dry. And I bought this only because it was $1, not this container. That one that's like a tiny little circle white container. I bought it because it was $1. It made my hands feel so soft, but nourished. The fragrance is not overwhelming. The fragrance goes away really quickly. And I loved it so much. I used up that whole thing. I bought this. I bought the squeezy tube. And it's just amazing. You don't need a whole lot, which is why there's barely any gone. I'm going to put some on right now. I would say, actually not even that much. I'd say about that much is how much you need for both your hands. It is just so good. It helped heal all the cracks I had on my hands here. And I just absolutely love it. I keep the little tiny $1-sized one in my work vest. And I just put it on all day long. And it's awesome. I love this. And this is not normally a brand of lotion I go for because the fragrance is really strong on them sometimes. But that one is worth looking into, especially if you have dry, cracked hands. It healed mine. I swear, it's awesome. Another thing I loved after one use that made me purchase all of them is actually the Revlon powder blushes. I mentioned these a lot on my channel over a long time that I've had my channel. My favorite shade of blush of all time ever, my favorite blush of all time, is Naughty Nude by Revlon. And this is what it looks like. I have dropped it on the floor and cracked it, as you can see, but I've used this so much. It's the perfect nude shade, as it says. Tiny bit of rosiness to it, but it's beautiful. Another one I just pulled out just to show is Tickled Pink. This is also another really great, beautiful one. These blushes are awesome. Awesome, awesome. They come with, of course, one of those little blush brushes that doesn't really work for blush too much. You could use it in a pinch, I guess, but these are great blushes. They're powder. They go on easy. They blend. They're pigmented, but not too crazy. There's so many different shades. These are the best blushes. Just makes me tongue-tied, I guess. Best blushes ever, in my opinion, are the Revlon powder blushes. They're great. I have nothing bad to say about them, and I own a lot of them. Next up, I want to talk about the Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector. This is actually a product I use every single day, and don't look what I did to it. I accidentally put my finger in it like 2 days ago, and I tried to like get it off, so it just looks kind of gross right now. But I have hit pan on this one already even without the whole nail gouging incident. I actually used to use the Benefit Erase Paste. I use this just on the inner corners right here, and it's awesome. I used to use Benefit Erase Paste, but I found that one's a little too emollient. It definitely gathers underneath here in any lines you might have. It's going to accentuate them. It's just a little too emollient for me. And when I bought this a couple of years ago, I only bought it because it was on sale during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. Like, it was one of their month-long sales. So I bought it just to buy it, but I never used it because I thought I would like it more than Benefit. Isn't that weird? You feel like you're cheating on your favorite product. And then when I finally tried it, I liked it way more. I literally tried this one time, and I never used the Benefit one again. Like, no joke, I never even opened the container again. I've just been repurchasing this one over and over and over. It's a little bit sticky, but if you're used to using the Benefit Erase Paste, you know how super creamy emollient that one is. This one's a little bit sticky. My cat's in the litter box, and I'm just like, oh, don't go crazy in there. Anyway, this is kind of sticky, so it's a little different of a texture, but I kind of blend it in right here, under here, and then whatever's excess, I kind of move it on top of my eyelid. It's amazing. If you want an under-eye corrector that also works as a great concealer. Normally, under-eye correctors, I feel like I have to put concealer on top because they're too red or too pink. This is freaking perfect. Yeah, it's great. I talked way too long about that one. Let's move on. So next up, IT Cosmetics, Your Skin But Better CC Cream. This is a product I took forever to finally try out, and when I did, I was freaking shocked at how amazing it actually is. It has a lot of coverage to it. It has SPF 50 sunscreen, which is amazing. Still put on your other sunscreen, because if you don't use this in the quantity needed to give you SPF 50, you know, don't count on this to be your own SPF. That's what I'm trying to say. The coverage is amazing on this stuff. It's really high coverage, not over the top crazy, but I really like wearing this all the time. Like, even when I'm not putting any other makeup on, it just evens out my skin tone without making it look like I have a lot of makeup on. And yeah, it does. I love this. I have nothing bad to say about this. I think the shade range is kind of sad on this stuff because I think a lot of different people would like it, but A lot of different skin tones aren't able to try it, unfortunately. But if you can find your shade, it's a really great product. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. I loved it after one use. After one use, that stuff's amazing. This is the Origins Quick Hide Long Wearing Concealer. I've never heard anybody talk about Origins anything makeup wise on YouTube before. I feel like I'm slanting a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm just leaning on my chair like this while I talk about my products. Sorry. I'll sit up straight. Anyway, this is a very high coverage concealer. I don't have this on today because I was running so late this morning. But normally I put this up here on these, as you can see, because I don't have it on today, these sunspots I have on my forehead. It's very high coverage. I'll just like dot it on there. I also dot it on this vein that I have right here, on this side a little bit, and that's the only place I use it because it's so high coverage. I let it sit there for a second, and then when I bounce it in with the Beauty Blender, I just go up and down. I don't really try to move it around too much to keep the coverage where I kind of put the little applicator. But this stuff is so good. I don't usually use concealer that's this high of coverage, but I really like it. And when I run out, I do want to purchase it again, but I kind of want to try something else that's really high coverage, just because I never thought I would like a high coverage concealer, and I really like it. I have 2 more products to talk about, and then we'll be done. This is the Essence Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara with micro styling waxes. This mascara blew my freaking mind when I first used it. It does have a very different kind of wand. It has like a little slope on it right there, and then on the top it has a little bit longer bristles. I tend to only use the top part. It is very, very waxy, and this is definitely a mascara that you would have to kind of style your lashes, kind of how it says, like kind of move them around how you want them to be, because once they dry, they're set, they're not moving anywhere. This is awesome. This will give you kind of a clumpy lash, definitely a false look, but it's kind of hard to remove at the end of the day because of that wax. I don't mind it. I love the look of it so much. This is the most unique mascara I've ever used in my entire life. I've never used a mascara like it before or since. It's really great. Last thing are 2 nail polishes. One is the Essie Good to Go top coat. I don't really like Essie. Actually, I don't really like them. I just don't like Essie in general. I think their polishes are garbage. I think the brushes are awful. I think they're overpriced, overhyped, just whatever. But this top coat is a freaking gem. It does have the same kind of brush that all their polishes have, but I find with the top coat it doesn't really matter because it's clear. This will make your polish look like you have... Now that I'm talking about nail polishes, I'm like, ugh. But anyway, this will make your nail polish look like it's gel polish. If you had any mistakes, if you accidentally touched it with your nail before it was dry and it made that little dent, this will just glide over it, correct your mistakes for you, makes you look like you have gel nails. It's so shiny. Hold your manicure together for days and days. This stuff is so good. I have repurchased this countless times. And then the last thing I want to mention really quick is the Color Therapy Sally Hansen Argan Oil. Start over. Sally Hansen Color Therapy Argan Oil Formula Nail Polish. I did it. This is so good. When I first saw that there was argan oil in the nail polish, I thought it was going to be oily. I thought it wasn't going to stick to the nails. I thought it wasn't going to have a lot of lasting power. But it's awesome. These polishes make your nails look so good even without a top coat. They're just kind of super shiny. I mean, Sally Hansen definitely knows what they're doing when it comes to nail polishes, so I'm not surprised that it's a great formula. But if you haven't tried these yet and you've been afraid like I was because of the oil claim on it, they're really, really good. And I just love Sally Hansen in general. That's a great polish. And breathe. 14 minutes of products that I have loved after one use. I didn't even realize I was going to talk that much. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know actually some products you liked and you tried after one use. Your first impression was amazing and you never stopped using it. That's it. Thanks for watching my video. See you in another one. Goodbye.